What's up, my friends? Well, it's officially cold outside. I don't have anything to do. Just kind of hanging out. And I just decided to make a video just to share some of my thoughts about the changes, the energetic changes that are occurring in the world, or that have been occurring in the world for quite a while now. But I've been noticing, just like everybody else has been noticing, that the situation in the world, the political climate, the social climate, etc., is coming to a boiling point. But this has been going on for quite a while, like I said. And this is because we're leaving an old age, old dispensation, and slowly coming into a new one. We are going from the age of Pisces to the age of Aquarius. Now, what do I mean by this? In the previous age, the age of Pisces, which is actually we're on the cusp of the change. So the new age, Aquarian age, and the age of Pisces are actually swaying back and forth. They're fighting for what can I say, for dominance. The age of Pisces was more defined by structure, and you can see this in the way fish operate in schools of fish. Okay, one fish leads, the other fish follow the leader. So this is basically schools, and you could say schools of thought, schools of class, schools of whatever. Just basically follow the leader. And we could see these things manifest in the previous age as religious systems, as genres, as isms like communism, capitalism, traditionalism, traditional values, etc. These aspects are more rigid in nature, more definition, It wasn't too long ago when somebody would define themselves by the genre of music that they listen to. Somebody would probably proclaim, I'm a punk rocker, I'm a hip hop person, I'm this, I'm that, I'm a Presbyterian, I'm a Baptist, I'm a whatever religion they're in. They and their family and their community was defined by these structures, which are old Pisces mentality. And this old age was more masculine in nature. Traditional in nature, patriarchal in nature. So what's going on in the world today? In the world today, we have a system that's more patriarchal, more traditional, that is trying to hold on to its fledgling power. Just like the human brain, the world is split into two hemispheres. One hemisphere is, you would say, more of the logos category, more structured. It's probably defined by the Western world. The Western religions are defined by more masculine, father, patriarchal things. And even the legal system there, it's more rigid. And the religious systems, you could see, are patriarchal, Heavenly Father, etc. Right? And the other side of the world, or the other hemisphere, is more defined by intuition. Instead of defined by straight lines, it's defined by flexibility. So you'll think about stuff like yoga. You'll think about kundalini, goddess religions. More of the architecture in that on that side of the world is more rounded as far as the dome structures, etc. As opposed to on the Western world, you'll see more straight lines, skyscrapers, etc. And in the West, it's full of ritualistic external things. In the East, it's more about going within. So one's about external things, one's about going within, one's about intuition. One's more masculine, one's more feminine. Now, lately we've been coming into an age of aqua, an age of water, an age which is both encompassing the fish, the schools, and also encompassing what holds the schools, the water, which is more fluid and dynamic, which is more intuitive, which is the age of the current. You know, the womb is where the water breaks, you know, and this age started coming in with the age of finance or the banking system. And you can see that recently we came off the gold standard, which was more tangible assets, and we came into this age of finance, this age of currency, or the current of the sea. The current of the sea comes to the bank, the river bank. You know, that's where you do all your monetary transactions, you know, at the bank. And you say you have assets that are liquid assets. You know, money itself is water, is liquid. Okay, or finance is liquid. I could go into that, but due to time constraints, I'm just gonna leave it alone and just tell you to believe me. You know, this age also got introduced by the advent of mass media. Okay, what do you do when you're on a boat and you're trying to catch fish? You cast your net. What does a magician do when they're trying to, you know, perform a spell? They cast a spell. And that's what does a medium do when they're trying to get messages from the other side? You know, magical. You know, performing this magic of opening up to the other side. They channel. So the medium, you know, they're channeling their information and they're broadly casting their spells. Furthermore, as we've come deeper into this age of information and fluidity, the advent of the internet came. The advent of the internet brought in the age of the World Wide Web, you know, the net that you cast. Also, you could say that when you're on the net and you're getting information, what are you doing? You're surfing the internet, the waves of the internet. Okay? So you can see this water-based magic going on. You surf the web. What do you do when you try to get information in the form of media from the internet? You stream it. You stream the waters. You stream the songs and the movies and whatever else. So you can see these elements of water present in our here and now. And it is starting to define our new age.